Welcome everyone to this week's Yoga Amazing Video Podcast. I am Chaz, I am your host, and welcome back to another episode so that we can all become better, stronger, healthier people through our yoga practice from your ideas. Now let's get right into this week's question. This comes in from actually a couple of people, Laura and Todd. They actually are avid travelers, and they met in Canada, and they live in Canada, and they met in South Korea, and they're big avid travelers, and they love doing backpacking. And then we also have Rex here who says, Chaz, how about a podcast for backpackers, people who carry around a 40-pound, pack on their back, and they like traveling. So, excellent idea, and so we're going to do a series of poses that are going to be beneficial for people who carry around those backpacks. Not only if you're a traveler or you're out in the wilderness, there's a lot of kids in middle school, grade school, high school, and college who carry these huge backpacks on their back. So we're going to do a series of poses that are going to help our bodies to become stronger when we're carrying these backpacks around, okay? So thank you for your submission. If you'd like to be a part of this podcast, it's real easy. Send me an email, chaz@yogaamazing.com, and hopefully I can answer your question and create a podcast for all of us so that we can become better yoga practitioners and healthier individuals. And one other quick thing is, last week I talked about this, or recently I've talked about this, the Yoga for the Kid and All of Us DVD. And since it's been in Parenting Magazine and I've talked about it, I have sold out not once, but twice of my orders. But I have more shipments coming in, so if you'd like to buy one through the holiday season, please go to the website, yogaamazing.com, and right there on the homepage, bink, you can hit it and order it right there on the spot. And I get these out as quickly as I can because I know a lot of people want these for the holiday season. So thank you for your support. Now let's go get started in today's class. Remember, that's right, to breathe, relax, and have fun in this backpacking edition of the Yoga Amazing Video Podcast. Bring yourself to standing on your mat. Today we're going to start standing up. We're going to start it in here in mountain pose. So just bring it here, hands into the chest. And again, I like to bring it into a meditative moment before we start the class so that we can become grounded and focused and completely present in the moment. So from here, just bring the hands to the chest, close your eyes. Deepen your breath as we start the Ujjayi breath. As we inhale deeply through the nose, hollow the throat, expand the chest and lungs. Big inhales, big exhales, just softening through the breath, softening all the muscles in the face and relaxing, letting all the tension drain from our body. Drawing the navel in, tuck the tailbone, lengthen through the feet, rooting into the feet, lengthening from the spine up to the sky. Deepen the breath. And then open your eyes and open your feet slightly, hands to your hips. And what we're going to do here, we're just going to roll it, not roll it. We're just going to swing it side to side. Just get a nice little swings here in your back. And you may hear, like I just heard my back crack. And I always like that adjustment. It always feels good. You get that feels great. So just get a nice little swing here through the torso. Remember to keep your face relaxed, your breath deep, and just hang out with it. And then let your arms just sort of swing and hit your body. Just sort of be like a little rag doll, no control of your arms. And then slowly coming back to the center, just let your arms relaxing. And then bring it back to the center. And then we're going to inhale, bring the arms up. And just fall forward and go. Hang like a rag doll. Inhale all the way back up. And exhale, drop it in. All the way up, inhale. Exhale. And one more, up, inhale. Exhale. And just hang here and relax, bend your knees slightly. And then bring it up nice and slow. Good. Hands back into the chest. One thing when you're carrying a backpack, we're working into the tension in neck and shoulders. So we're going to do a few asanas here, standing up. And then we're going to bring variation of that onto the floor. So we're going to do eagle arms. And we're going to just pull down. We're going to do this on each side. Then we're going to do a full eagle pose. I'm going to give you a couple of options here. So pull down. This is a great stretch you're going to get between the shoulder blades if you have that achiness. This is the one to do. And then slowly release, arms up. Exhale, release to the other side, left over the right, and pull down. I'll turn this way slightly so you can see as well. And then let's slowly release from there. Bring the arms up. Hands come into the chest. Now from here we're doing full eagle, or Garudasana as we call it in yoga. Now I'm going to give you the option to do it the exact same way we do it, or the harder way, the more intense way to do it is the way I'm about to do it. So go whichever way you can do. If you can wrap your legs around, you'll see here in a moment, do it. If you keep falling out of it, go back to the very first variation so that you can get the stretch between the shoulder blades, which is really the focus, but this is going to work on our hips as well. So I'm going to bring the arms up, big inhale. And as you exhale, you're going to bend your knees. You're going to stick your bottom out, right over left. You got to sit deep. You got to stay seated in this posture to get the leg crossed over. Now you got to cross the right over the left, and then you got to wrap. Now, if you can wrap it, and then do it this way. If you can't, let your foot just hang out there like mine is right now, just to get you into the asana. And then sit deep in it with a straight spine. And then slowly release, coming up and releasing the hands to the chest. So remember, find which one you can do, the mountain variation or the full version. And remember, cross it and wrap it if you can. If you can't, let the foot stick out and work on getting it wrapped. It's not easy. I know when I first got into this, it was tough, but it can be done. So hands to the chest, arms up, inhale. And as you exhale, we're going to take it left over right, sit deep, and left over right. Stay seated deep. And sometimes these are tough to get into, even for me. And then you got to just tuck it in. And then once I'm here, I work on straightening the spine. And then slowly release, arms up, hands into the chest. And again, when you're doing that variation, do whichever one you can do. Advance on it, do whichever ones you want. Just find out where you can go, breathe into it, but don't keep falling out of it. Then you're missing the point. You need to get the stretch between the shoulder blades, and if you can get the hips in there, that's cool too. And then just take your hands to your side into Tadasana, the mountain pose. Nice little neck stretch here. Inhale. And as you exhale, drop the chin into the chest. Just allow the head to hang like a grape on a vine. And roll your head to the right. So you get that stretch all along the side of your neck there. And roll your head back. And roll your head to the left. Can you get that nice big stretch here on the side of the neck? And roll back to the side and chin to the chest. And then bring your head up, bring the arms into the air, palms touch, and interlock your fingers behind your back. Lift into the heart, roll the heart open. exhale, bend your knees slightly and bring it up and over with the arms. And then slowly release. Now as you release, I'll turn forward a little bit. You're going to drop it into a squat. So feet stay forward. Okay? Drop it into a deep squat right to here. Push your arms to your legs, legs to your arms. It's really, a lot of times people's feet splay, and a lot of times people can't get here. So just go where you can go. Just going to hold here for a moment. And we're going to come back up. And fingertips to the floor, and bring it all the way up to standing. From here, open up your legs into a wide spread. From here, big inhale, lift into the heart. And as you exhale, I want you to take your right hand to the floor and bring the left arm up. Gaze up at the left hand. Deepen the breath. Do a couple of variations on this as well, both sides. Deepen the breath with each inhale and exhale. Deepen and twist even more. Back to the center, jet airplane. Left hand down, right hand up. Back to the center, up, hands to the hips. Now the second variation we're going to do is very similar to this, but a slight twist to our twist. So let's inhale, lift into the heart. And as you exhale, again, take your right hand down, but then reach over and grab your outer part of your left foot and then bring your left arm into the air. Deepen the breath. Back to the center. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, left hand grabs the outside of the right foot, right arm up. Breathe. Remember, the feet firmly grounded evenly. Don't push to the outer or inner. Evenly distribute your weight. Spiral and spread the sits bones. Deepen the breath. And slowly release, jet airplane. Up. Exhale. Arms stay up. From here, turn your right foot out. We're going to do a side angle. So from here, big inhale. Exhale, bend your right knee. Depending, I know you're opposite of me, you can do the left knee, whichever one you want. Extend through that left arm now. Reach so you get that stretch all the way through here. And activate that arm that's on the leg. Gaze up under the arm, deepen the breath. And then come up. Exhale the other side. Big inhale. Fill the body with the prana of the breath. Exhale, bend. Arm to the leg and extend through the right arm, looking up under the right arm to the ceiling. Deepen the breath. Up. Releasing back to the center, hands to the hips. And this time we're going to take into a lunge position. Get into a warrior one first, arms up. And then as you exhale, I want you to drop it into a lunge. So fingertips to the floor, deepen the breath. Keep this back leg strong and straight as you see. Then you're going to drop that knee. Then you're going to sit on that heel. Okay? I'm going to turn this way a little bit. I like doing it both ways so you can see it from all angles. Inhale. And as you exhale, bow to the right foot. Remember, don't scrunch up. Hinge. I got tight hamstrings. So I'm only going down as far as I need to because I can feel it. And that's really important. So inhale, lengthen. Exhale, go as deep as you need to. Deepen the breath. And then bring yourself back into a lunge. And then bring it up. Rotate. Come into like a warrior one. Get your arms up. And then bend into a lunge position. Get yourself set. And then drop that knee. You're going to sit, crunch your toes into the floor, lengthen, and then bow. Remember, keep the shoulder blades down the back, away from the ears, deepen the breath. And then slowly release and pop it back up. Exhale. And you're going to wiggle your feet in. Bring yourself back into Tadasana, the mountain pose, hands into the chest. Now let's maintain our focus and our breath as we do the tree pose. Vrikshasana, I'm sorry. So from here, right foot into left inner thigh. Tuck the tailbone, hands to the chest. Soften your gaze and your breath. You know, this right here, all right? I got my eyes on you. That's called your drishti in yoga, your focal point. So soften the gaze and the breath. Make it a meditation. Slowly release. And let's bring it back into tree, Vrikshasana on the other side. Bring your foot in, deepen the breath. Slowly release, back to Tadasana, the mountain pose. Take a few breaths here. Come to the front of the yoga mat. Arms up, big inhale. And as you exhale, just hinge and hang. It's a great pose to do. If this is the only pose you can do, if you get stressed out at work, it takes pressure off the neck and the shoulders, relieves tension in the lower back. Make sure you bend your knees slightly if your hamstrings are tight. Brings blood flow into the head so that it can help you to calm down and relax, but also wakes you up, but calms you. And from here, let's walk it back. Of course, yes, we have to do one down dog. We have to do a little down dog at least, don't we? Get that nice big stretch. And from here, let's drop to our knees. And of course, we got to do the cat and cow pose. That's a great pose for the spine. Get that extension. So from here, shoulders are the rings of the wrist, knees, hips width apart, toes pointed back. Inhale, looking up. Exhale, round tuck and squeeze. Inhale up nice and slow. Exhale, round tuck and squeeze. Inhale, looking up. Exhale, round tuck, squeeze. One more. Inhale, look up. Exhale, round tuck and squeeze. Bring yourself back to the center. And from here, let's bring up our right arm and our left leg. your left hip parallel to the floor. Lengthen, extend through the toes, reach with the fingers, long neck. Right hand to the floor, left arm, right leg. Remember to extend, hip rotated to the, squared up to the floor. Lengthen and breathe. Extension in the spine. Slowly release, open up your knees, drop it through into child's pose. And from here, let's bring ourselves into Cobra. Cobra is an excellent pose to do for your lower back, especially if you're carrying around backpacks and things like that. We always want to make sure that we have a strong lower back. So from here, let's take our thumbs to our chest, hands by our chest, elbows tucked in. Big inhale. And as you exhale, lift using your lower back. With each inhale and exhale, bring it up. And then turn your head, palms up. And one more locust. From here, arms to your side, palms down, inhale. And as you exhale, lift it up, arms up, legs up, chest up. Think of a banana. And release, turn your head the other way, palms up. And from here, let's slowly bring yourself up. Lie on your back. Let's bring it into the bridge pose. So let's lie down. Nice simple bridge here. So from here, let's lift up, interlock our fingers, tuck our shoulder blades, deepen our breath. Knees forward, squeeze, lengthen the tailbone towards the knees. Chin is tucked in, you're gazing straight up. And slowly release, bring it down vertebrae by vertebrae. Walk your feet together, recline butterfly. And bring your legs together, squeeze your legs in, big hug. And let's grab your feet for the bug pose. And let's release it, squeeze our legs in. And from here, arms to T, legs to your right. And legs up, legs to your left, left to your right. And back to the center, one more big hug, squeeze it in. And from here, let's straighten our legs out and let's go to resting pose, arms to your side, palms open. And for the next few moments, let's just relax, surrender, breathe, and just be completely present and completely surrendered in the moment. Just allowing your body to sync with the mind, the breath, the union of the body and mind. take a journey. If you like backpacking, if you don't like backpacking, if you just like to journey the life. Your yoga practice is that. And like a backpack, maybe carrying around a lot of stuff. Well, every day in our life we carry stuff sometimes we don't want to carry around. And like a backpack, sometimes you just have to let it unload it all. And through your yoga practice, that's what you're able to do, is come to practice and unload your backpack, unload your life through your practice, and just allow yourself the freedom to rediscover truly what carrying that backpack's all about, which is your life. So relax and just surrender. Breathe. Relax and enjoy the next few moments of solitude. Take the peace and the strength and share it. Namaste.